What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shouty, and as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a Ghetto Mafia. What's good with it? Spit shining wicked. I mean, you just lotion it up, spit shining your whole body. I don't know if you're taking a bath or if you're yeeking.
No, I'm just, I told you B-High, you know what I'm saying? I'm into, I'm trying to be the next sex symbol. For men over 40, you know what I'm saying? The sexiest man over 40 for the women.
Okay.
Because I like them young girls now.
Talk to me. But
look, no, I got something for you, B-High.
Can you hang with them 20-year-old girls
I got all that energy.
Okay.
That's what they be saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got something for you. Come on. I'm saying? This, for my family, my cousin. Every 3.5 counts, B-High.
And they ain't never lied about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I brought goddamn Baby D, Oomp Camp legend.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I brought you one too, Baby D. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you his.
Okay, that
so
was
you ain't, Don't give him one, Baby D. You get one for your partner, one for you, one for you know what I'm saying, for your little partner. Y'all gotta get somebody two.
Okay.
In case you want to get one away. You feel me?
For sure. Hey, and he ain't lied about that. He ain't lied about that. 3.5 do count.
Exactly. He ain't never lied. But don't be in here wearing Baby D out with all your merch, man. My God. Trap legend? Okay, talk to me, man. A-Town, we got the legend himself, man. The East Side's own. Baby D, the Oomp Count. What's good with it, boss?
What's happening, B-High? What's cracking, man?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. First of all, appreciate you swinging through this thing to kick flavor with some players in this thing.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, OG, having me come through this thing, man. I really appreciate that.
I mean, now, D, you got a lot of music flowing around here. I've been listening to some new music before we even got started. That Atlanta was going crazy as well, man.
Yes,
I mean, just talk to me about this wave that you got going on right now as far as with this new music and flavor you kicking.
Okay, well, for people who might have heard of me, who don't know me, you know what I'm saying, my name is Baby D, you know what I'm saying, which B-High said, I gave you records like ATL, Ho, East Side, West Side, Bout Money, Do It, Came to Get This Cheese, Air Force Ones remix with Jeezy. So right now I'm in the transition stage of, not just music, but I'm venturing off into movies, films, and music. You know what I mean? So what I do have coming is, like you said, the Oomp Atlanta. Then I got the Atlanta Live mixtape that I'm about to get ready to drop. But I'm also trying to correlate and put that put it together with just with film, and just get into like the whole film industry, writing movies, writing podcasts and sitcom type stuff, because now it's more of a visual world than it is it's about music. They want to see you before they even hear you. For
exactly. I mean, D, I gotta talk to you about this new A-Town that we living in, though, man. I mean, being one of the founders and forefathers that put it down for the town, what is it like for you watching how this thing done grew and blew over the years, man?
Well, one thing about Atlanta, from the song ATL, I always loved Atlanta. I still love Atlanta. This is my home. This is my city. And I feel like, without change, we won't have any progress.
That's right.
So I feel like, you have to have some kind of change. And every 5 years, music changes itself. So I feel like Atlanta, we doing what we supposed to do, and what we doing is when we grabbed a hold to the music scene and we just took it and we do what we do best, we stuck together, and now you see all these offsprings coming, a bunch of offsprings, and we just taking over. So Atlanta, music, I feel like, it's doing what it's doing because it's just making the city grow. And then it's going to, like, now you got Netflix, you got Tyler Perry now, so now you have other people coming. So the music is just a door opener for a whole wide range of other things.
Exactly. Oomp Count, man. I mean, that clique and that crew has been so strong, man, and kind of like a foundational piece of the city for years, man. Can you talk to me about the longevity of that family, man?
Well, me and Big Oomp, we've been together, as far as working together for over 20 years. Over 20 years. Like, he was one of the, he was the first, besides Twin Productions, because, we go to Twin Productions, Lil Mark and J-Man, so I got to give a big shout out to Front Street, you know what I'm saying? So, and J-Man, congratulations to him, he just got married, but Oomp was like the first I could say, the first, we was like the first independent label, that you could say besides like So Def. Like you had So Def and you had, other labels, but we was like the first, like when it was a Turtles, it was Turtles, and you had to go like to do actual in stores, and then it was like at one point that people, if you wasn't on a certain caliber, which is what goes on now, that they not even gonna let you, they not gonna play your music, they not gonna spin it. So with Big Oomp, what we did was we came and we created our own record stores so for the people that that can't get into the high end stores or the high chain stores, and we did consignment. So that's how the whole Big Oomp brand actually started. Actually helping other, putting other artists on, like trying to get them in position. And then once Big Oomp started doing that, then we went on and started doing the label, Major Bank, myself, Sammy Sam, Intoxicated, DJ Oomp, then we did after the artist came, then we did production. You got DJ Monte, producer for Flow Rider.
What up,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Big Corey, he done came from growing up into it, like we was just talking about the Offspring. He done grew up into not knowing how to talk. Now he producing. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, Big Oomp, we always, we try to, just keep the legacy going, because like you said, like Atlanta is growing and music is changing. A lot of people might not even know about Turtles and Earwax and stuff like that, and actually going, the Bago is one of the only stores that I know right now that still do like actual in stores where the artist actually comes in and sit down and sign and talk to you. So that what was going on at the time. So that with Big Corey and DJ Monte and stuff like that, they gonna keep the legacy, going and keep the legacy going. So Big Oomp, as a pioneer in the city, is like, I feel like only thing that we did was we just basically gave an avenue for the artist to be heard. Like what's like just and like what's going on now is just shit. It's like now it's just with the internet.
Yeah,
that's their way now. But we provided a way. Back then, we had to hang up the big posters, the big yellow
big
posters. Yeah, then they'll come write you a ticket if you put too many posters on the telephone.
Take them down. They'll take them down.
Yeah, they'll take them down, and you done paid all your money. It wasn't just a click of a button.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot that we went through as pioneers of just groundbreaking for it to be easy now. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, what do you think about that nightlife at that time too? Because Oomp raised a lot of hell in them clubs, man. So how do you compare that Atlanta nightlife to, pre-crunk era, then crunk era, then snap era, and everything we got now?
Well, I feel like the whole nightlife is always been the same. You're going to go to the club, you're going to get drunk, and you're going to go home. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Or you're going to catch you something, and you're going to go home. You feel what I'm saying? That is, I feel like that's the initial goal. If you're an artist, you celebrating a birthday or something like that. But the nightlife in Atlanta, to me, it's like it's still the same, man. Because I think of the days that we was like going back in Buckhead, like before everybody was coming to Atlanta. Like Buckhead was like the first after hour spots. Like Buckhead would stay open to 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Before Edgewood, everybody was club hopping. They would go to and that's what it was.
Exactly.
Now, as far as the violence, it's always violence anywhere you go, in any city, in any state you go. I think that the reason, the numbers don't lie, what I'm saying, numbers don't lie, but I feel like that the reason that, the clubs and the party and the stuff is kind of low-key changed is just because that, with the people that's here, you know what I'm saying, and that, it's more at stake now. It's like back in the day, people we was wearing baggy clothes, old Air Force Ones and white T-shirts, and we was happy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, and then we wouldn't really mind if you know what I'm saying, bumped into us or stepped on our shoes or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. We jumping around and pushing each other. That was the thing, because we was representing our, where we was from, and it was about the energy in the club.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fun.
Yeah, we was releasing stress and energy. That's what you went to the club for. They say now though, it's like like, you know, you got on your $100,000 tennis shoes, you got on this, and it's I don't really want you standing too close to me if I got on $800,000 worth of jewelry and my shoes, cause you might step on my shit. And you can't, I mean, I'm not a cut, but you don't step on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then now you can't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So and that draws attention. If I say something to you like, bro, you stepping on my this or you in my way, I paid $10,000 for this section. Why you standing there? You know, my girl trying. You know, it's just all these different attitudes and all the along with the alcohol now. So and that's what, you know, kind of, you know, make the club life kind of not as fun as it used to be.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's still cool, you know, and you gonna go get drunk and you trying to see the women, but you know, it went from to being like fun, crunk, jumping around, sweating. Yeah. Man, I had a good ass time. Boy, I had goddamn seen boy to being just more like a fashion show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? More like a fashion show. You don't really see too many people, you know, moving around, everybody smoking, you know what I'm saying, just kicking, and it's more like a lounge. Yeah, a kickback than a party.
Exactly.
So, you know, but you know, like you said, you know, people evolve, you know, because you don't see the same people wearing the same big shirts, the same this. They, you know, it's just switched up. So, you know, I don't know what the future holds, but I feel like as long as if we could just stick together and just tone the violence down and just realize that materialistic things, you know, in 5 years, them same shoes, that same car, that same everything that you was cherishing right now, it's gonna be obsolete.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? So don't make it, you know, let like a 30-second, you know what I'm saying, decision make you get 30 years or you know what I'm saying, do something stupid because of some materialistic and just trying to be, you know, up high at the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, crashing out over the cloud. Get in here, Wick.
No, I was feeling because I remember when you had stepped on my shoe that time. It took everything in me not to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I ain't want to lose the friendship, man. Those Air Force Ones, man. You don't even wear them no more, probably. You done throw them in the car. Let's think about it. The shoes, we got a 20-year friendship, bro. You gonna hit me in the face for goddamn some $70 shoes. They don't even wear no more.
You know, I get a knockoff, so they fit.
That's even worse.
It's 40-40.